Kyle, Pate, what do you guys got for entertainment news?
The Kevin Hart roast is still top 10 on Netflix, and there's a little bit of controversy surrounding some of the jokes. One of them specifically from comedian Tony Hinchcliffe had to do with George Floyd, and a lot of people are really upset about it. For the first time since then, and hearing all the controversy, Kevin Hart was asked about how he felt about the joke while doing an interview with The Breakfast Club, and he actually said, you know what? Would I do that joke? No, but it's a roast.
I'm going to appreciate humor. I don't get affected by the attempt of humor. I get it, right? Tony told a joke. It wasn't a tasteful joke to us. We didn't like it. Okay. Hey, man, that joke. It literally is either you're a fan of this level of content or you're not. And if you're not a fan, then you don't watch it.
He's like, some people may have been offended by some of the other jokes done at the roast, but it's like, it's a roast, and you kind of have to, your expectations should be set going into it that there's probably going to be those kind of jokes.
Right. Got to have a little bit of thick skin, I think. Olivia Rodrigo officially revealed the track list for her highly anticipated third album, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. That's dropping June 12th. She split it into a love section and a sad section. And I'm like, okay, girl, so what kind of album we are about to get here? But fans are freaking out because she was actually spotted in New York City yesterday filming a music video surrounded by a bunch of ballerinas. She's wearing this like super cute blue jacket with like kind of micro shorts and then combat boots.
Cute.
I know. It was funny. I saw a bunch of memes of Timothée Chalamet riding down on a moped, and everyone was saying that she was protecting all the ballerinas from him. It made me laugh. Drake, he has officially surpassed Michael Jackson's record for the most Billboard Hot 100 number ones by a solo male artist, hitting 14 chart toppers with his new track, Janice STFU, from his surprise trilogy drop. Bad Bunny is officially joining the Toy Story 5 cast. He's going to voice a forgotten toy literally named Pizza with Sunglasses. And I'm like, missed opportunity. Why is he not a bunny?
I know, right? Hello.
Make him a bunny with sunglasses.
He doesn't want to get typecast.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Anne Hathaway, she shut down those viral facelift rumors. She revealed that her snatched red carpet look is actually just a clever hair hack, where her hairstylist tightly braids and pins back two sections of her hair near her temples and just gives her that snatched look.
I've seen so many people on TikTok testing it out. Oh my
it
gosh,
works.
this is her trick? What? That's pretty cool. Rosie O'Donnell actually did get a facelift, and she said it literally cost more than any car she's ever bought.
What?
Wow.
The wild thing is that she actually said, like, no one in her life really noticed the difference, which I would be very upset about that, because if I pay for a facelift and it's more than any car I've ever bought, and I'm Rosie O'Donnell, so I've probably bought some really expensive cars, I would want everyone to notice.
Have you seen before and after? Like, I haven't seen.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
She looks like one of my cousins now.
She does look more refreshed. I think it'd be impossible not to notice the difference. Yeah,
Didn't
there
she
are
say
definitely before and afters online. She does say she felt happier.
And she lost like 58 pounds or
She
something
lost
like
50 pounds, and she said that she felt like her face was just melting off. So she was always kind of against facelifts. And then she was like, and then I got to the point where I wanted one, so now I'm not against them anymore. BTS, they are teaming up with Oreo for a limited edition cookie inspired by like a Korean snack. It's a Korean brown sugar pancake snack. And so the flavors of that are going to be on the Oreo. It's going to be purple and then like a brown sugary type of filling inside. It's going to be insane to try to get them, because you know BTS and their army is going to go wild for these things. So if you see these purple Oreos in store, definitely get them right away, because they are going to be selling like hotcakes.
Okay, you guys. Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King, they have finally set the record straight that their 50-year friendship is actually a secret romance. They denied it. They said that they are not together. Gayle basically shut it down. She said no, they're not gay. No, they're not together. They were Gayle said that these rumors were like actively ruining her like dating life, and she said if we were gay, we would tell you. And Oprah added that it's just that the public isn't used to seeing two women in a happy, healthy, platonic relationship.
I feel like they've discussed this many times.
They have their besties. Everybody get over it. They're besties.
Yeah, I've never thought that ever, that they were gay.
I know.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I just never thought that.
That's what they're saying. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but like, no.
Right.
This is not a thing.
And no. Someone who has no problem dating or at least finding dates, she has had problems in the dating world, is Chelsea Handler. And she decided to call someone out that she went on a date with and did not have a great time. It's celebrity chef Bobby Flay.
This is somebody I don't mind incriminating, okay? So like 3 of my girlfriends are in the room with me and they ordered room service. He's like, I'm going to order it. But then they brought me the bill. And I'm like, what is this guy? And then like somebody was like, oh yeah, he's really cheap. He's really cheap. And I was like, oh, I hate cheap. Like if you're penurious, I'm not interested in you. I'm generous and I like people to be generous with their money. We did end up going on a date and it was just not a match.
What'd she say? You're penurious?
I know. I knew you were going to look that because I felt like that was like a total rich word. But it's like, it's a fancy word of saying you're cheap.
A penny pincher.
I've never heard of that before. Penurious.
Penurious.
Excessively stingy, unwilling to spend money. That's you if you're penurious.
Contestant this morning is Laree. Hi, Laree.
Hi.
Laree, where'd you grow up?
I grew up in California.
Oh, okay. I went to school with a girl named Laree. Just seeing if that was possibly you. Only met one
I've
other.
never heard anyone have my name.
I know.
Really?
And if anyone knows Laree Stevens, tell her I said hello. I just... Anyway. All right, Laree. We're going to play Imposter. How do we play, Peyton?
Okay, so Laree, our producer Nick has secretly picked one person in the studio to be the imposter. The rest of us have all gotten the same word or topic. So there's only one of us who doesn't know what that word or topic is. We are each going to describe the word without saying it, but one of us is lying and is the imposter. And Laree, you have to figure out who it is. So you get to pick between John J, Rich, Kyle, and me on who you want to go first.
Kyle.
Okay, Kyle, start us off. We'll go Kyle, John J, Rich, to me.
Okay. Dynamic.
Bliss.
Labyrinth.
Shady.
Recognizable.
Cloud 9.
Alamo.
Snake.
Dramatic.
Joy.
Fez.
Drugs.
Ethereal.
Jubilation.
Zendaya.
Sugar baby. All right, Laree, you get to pick out of the four of us on who you believe is the imposter.
Peyton?
I'm not the imposter.
Oh, thanks. Rich.
I am not the imposter.
I was going to say you were pretty dead on if that was the case. So now it's just between John J and Kyle, and you got a 50-50 shot.
Well, what's interesting is, does she know what we're talking about?
I don't know.
what the
Do you
imposter
know,
is?
Laree?
Well, wait. Have her guess who the winner is.
I do understand the game. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller, and I listened yesterday, and I still got it wrong.
Okay, but you still, before we figure out if you know what it is, you got Kyle and me left. So who do you think is the imposter?
Like feelings or something?
What?
So let me see, maybe Kyle?
I am the imposter.
Oh, and you started us off.
I was like,
Do you know what it is now, Kyle? Did you figure it out?
I'm guessing it's euphoria or
Yes.
something that has to do with euphoria.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Well, good job, Laree.
Haven't seen the show.
Oh, yeah, that would make it
Haven't seen the
harder.
show.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Laree. Well, you get tickets to the Kid Leroy. Congratulations.
Yay!
Oh, perfect. Thank you. So excited.
All right, thanks for holding on, or thanks for playing it. Hold on. Rich, let's get into what's going on at your house involving Peyton Whitmore.
Oh, my gosh. Every 20 minutes, there's some kind of thing coming to the door via delivery for the shower that you're having at Stacy's Joint.
Oh, my gosh, yes. That's this upcoming Sunday.
And the place where I used to call the office is now just a storage place for all your stuff. And it is insane how much stuff. There is pillows, there is cups, there is
my
plates,
gosh.
there is decor. It literally looks like a Home Goods, like blur, just dropped off right in one room, smashed. And every time I come home, They're stack high in front of the house. Things for your reception. Or for the not the reception, but the baby shower.
Bridal shower.
Bridal shower.
Correct yourself. Don't put that
I am
energy
sorry
out in the
because
air.
there is also
Not
a
yet.
baby shower happening this weekend
Not
too.
Yet.
Not yet for the baby shower.
So
I'm like-
because your wife has a venue that
She does.
and people rent it out. It's called the Hazley. And so Peyton's having her wedding shower there. So is the stuff being sent to your house because Peyton ordered it, or
No, I
it's
don't
just
think- I don't know.
Stacey setting it up? Like, how does that work?
Because I'm like, you guys got to have like paper cups and paper napkins. What else do you need?
Let me tell you guys.
Stacey won't be using paper or anything.
I guess not.
I don't know anything about this bridal shower. My best friend Kelsey, who is also my maid of honor, and Stacy are handling this bridal shower. So only thing that I know is that I need to show up on time and wear white.
Well, I mean,
That's all I know.
The table settings are going to be awesome from what I can tell.
Goodness. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. I mean, Stace is handling it, but oh my gosh, how that stresses me out that she's doing all of that. Like, I don't want
So
that.
did you just ruin something by telling her all that stuff?
Oh, no,
Because
I don't
she
think
said
so.
she doesn't knows nothing about it.
I don't think so because I think that it's going to be
Well,
Stacey
of course it's
to
gonna
take
be
care of you. So she
amazing.
wants it to look good for you. But I'm gonna my weekend is gonna be making trips from my house to the venue with all of your stuff in it. So
I know. This is honestly like such an amazing thing. I'm so thankful for Stacey and for you too, Rich, because, it's taken over your house. But it's so wild because, like, I am a Leo. And so I really do, like, I'm the first person to celebrate me. You know what I mean? I'm the one that's throwing my birthday parties. I'm the one that's doing all this stuff. And I've never really had anyone, like, take the initiative to just let me show up. You know what I mean? So I'm like super thankful. That makes me feel really special.
I'm putting together chairs for you for your event.
See, thanks, Rich.
Like, why don't you just order chairs, Stacey, that are already put together?
Don't you have chairs
She
there?
had chairs.
They don't come with chairs?
I guess they didn't match the color scheme.
Oh my gosh.
So she needed to get some new chairs for the thing. I'm like, just get some that are already put together and I'll load those up. Why am I building the chairs?
Did you invite Zendaya to your thing? Or
I
no?
wish I should have.
Oh, yeah, you should have.
No, but I am working on going to Walgreens to get a cardboard cutout of her for the actual reception and put her in the photo booth.
They sell those at Walgreens?
Hilarious. No, I can get one done.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, we'll be posting pictures. I was Otisu at the things on Sunday, and then Monday we'll have a whole gallery so everyone can see the
Oh
pictures.
my gosh,
of you.
there's going to
All
be
right.
pictures. It's going to be beautiful.
John, Jane, Rich, Kyle, and Fug with 3 things we need to know.
Vegas shocked everybody. And when I say Vegas, I'm talking about the Vegas Golden Knights. They're actually headed back to the Stanley Cup final after sweeping the Colorado Avalanche. Here's why it shocked everyone. Because nobody saw this coming. Colorado had the NHL's best record and came into the series looking unstoppable.
I
and
thought
they
they
swept
were.
them.
I thought they were going to be in for sure.
Yeah, no. Now the Golden Knights sit back and wait to see whether they will face Carolina or Montreal in the finals. We may seriously stop having to adjust our time for everybody else's daylight savings time. In Arizona, we don't do daylight savings time, but the rest of the world doesn't. We're like, wait a minute, are they on our time or California time? Are they on New York time or whatever time?
If somebody in another time zone wants to make an appointment, and they'll be like Eastern, I'm like, I don't know what that is.
I know. And then you don't know.
I go, oh, and then it always ends up with like, well, it's 3:00 here right now. What time is it where you are?
I know. Well, there still will be a time difference, but there is another push to make daylight savings time permanent so you won't have to figure out what time of year is it. Did we spring forward or fall back? It will always be the
That
same
makes so
thing.
much more sense.
It'll always be like 3 hours
So,
different,
like,
or it'll always be
if
the same time?
if they do this, it's called the Sunshine Protection Act, and it's going to Congress. And if it passes, and then it passes through all the other channels it needs to, then daylight savings time will be perfect. So whatever we're on right now, it will be.
But like, will it be like, let's say New York is 3 hours ahead of us?
Yes.
It'll just always be like that.
Exactly.
Okay, and it'll be like that for us in California.
Yes.
Or everything. They have to split it somewhere, right? At some point, they got to
Well,
go.
the time zones would stay the same. They would just stay on daylight savings.
See, I don't even understand.
I know, I'm like lost.
So instead of falling back, they would just stay sprung forward. Daylight savings time, like whatever it is
whatever
right now,
the time difference is right now, it would be that forever.
all the time.
Right. So if we're different than the West Coast or different than the East Coast, it'd still be that.
Stay the same.
But like right now, we're the same as California.
Yes,
So-
stay the same.
Then we would always be California time.
Right. Okay.
It wouldn't just be, because right now we're just Arizona time.
I know. I kind of like it.
I kind of like being special too,
Well,
but
like Hawaii and Arizona never change.
Exactly. So, like I said, it has to move through all the proper channels, but it is moving through Congress right now. So it could be a change, and it could actually possibly happen this year. Researchers say it may take as little as only 5 social media posts for people to start believing something, even if it's false. The study found repetition is a huge factor online because once people see the same message over and over and over, it starts to feel true whether they fact check it or not. They also found people are way more likely to trust accounts that kind of look official. You don't have to make sure it's official, but if it looks official, even if the credentials are not actually verified, people will believe it.
That means 5. I just need 1.
It's true also because if you stay on one post too long and it's not true, then you get all the other not true posts that get sent to you.
The algorithm sends them to you.
So then you're like, I saw it 10 times. It must be real.
I know.
I fall for that all the time.
Which makes sense. Which definitely makes sense. But now that you're aware of it, it's just 5 posts according to this research. And that is 3 things you need to know.
Okay, I started watching a new show, and I want to present it to you guys. And it's a very difficult title to remember, so I had to write it down. It's called Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed. Have you heard of it? Okay.
Did you tell us about this?
So I had a few people DM me last week about it, so I watched it over the weekend. And it's really interesting, and I think you guys might like it. Especially
Sounds
Kyle.
inappropriate.
It does. So this woman, she goes through a divorce. She's a single mom, and she's having custody battles with her ex. Her ex is a really nice guy. It's almost really positions the ex relationships the way they really are, where he's a nice guy, but he's going through something, and they're fighting over the kid. And she is lonely. So she starts a relationship with a cam guy, a guy on camera, right? And it's like you see how they establish this relationship with this guy on camera, and she pays for an hour of his time. And they talk for 55 minutes. And the last 5 minutes, it gets pretty, he's there.
Graphic.
Very graphic. And you see they have this relationship. And then one day where she's on it, a guy breaks in to the cam guy's house and beats the hell out of him, and he's screaming, and she's watching it. So she starts filming it on her phone, and she calls the police. The police come up. They're like, "You're getting scammed." And then the guy calls her, the cam guy, and is like, I need money. Right? Typical scam. You think, of course. She decides, I'm going to get back at it. Because now the guy, the cam guy's calling her ex, and it's screwing with custody and whatever, right? So then she tracks down the cam guy, and she gets to his house and finds out he's been murdered for real. And then the murderer is there. She hides in the closet, and the murderer shows up and chops up the body in the bathtub.
She watches the whole thing?
Yes. And then she jumps out of the house. And now it's like getting really like, holy crap. And that's where I'm at. It's 3 episodes.
Wow.
Right? Doesn't that sound pretty good now?
Yes.
It's like
pretty
totally
good.
different.
Okay, that's definitely not where I was thinking
Exactly.
that was going.
Exactly. It's like, I'm like, okay. So it's on Apple TV, and it is called Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed. And the girl looks like Shakira, the main star. And I looked her up, and all I've ever known that she was in She-Hulk. She played She-Hulk. But it's really good. So I'm giving you guys a thumbs up on that and a heads up on it right now. It's on Apple.